Hello, my friends, and welcome back to our continued blind Let's Play Homestuck for the PC, the YouTube mod. My name is FlightlessBird. This is your story-based gaming channel, and today we're meeting more of the trolls. We got the cat girl over here, and I can't wait to meet her. So let's not waste any time. Let's dive right into it, shall we? Hope we all having a wonderful, fantastic day today. Since that moody kid is busy flipping his bifurcated lid, we might as well take a moment to get to know the silly cat girl. Gosh, who is she? Your name is Nepeta Leijon. I hope I'm saying that correctly. If I'm missing a name, don't, you know, feel, please correct me. I was going to try to say, don't feel bad correcting me or something like that. Yeah, just correct me. Tar Hazard noted in the last one that I said Aradia. It's Aradia. Thank you for that, Tar. Appreciate you. And so yeah, I'm trying to get to know these names. Let's see. I also want to put down her name. She is Arsenic Catnip, which is the lime green. And I don't have her name yet. So Nepeta Leijon. So there's only 3 trolls I don't know their names of. Well, there's more, but I don't know the green text, GA, yellow AT, or dark teal AG. I don't know their first names yet. But her name, Nepeta Leijon. Okay? And we have heard her talk before. Yeah, AC. You live in a cave that is also a hive, but still mostly a cave. You live... That sounds great. You like to engage in friendly role-playing, but not the dangerous kind. Never the dangerous kind. It's too dangerous. Too many of your good friends have gotten hurt that way. Oh, look at the little cat as well. This little guy, and then you got this guy, and then you got whatever that is. Sheesh. Your daily routine is dangerous enough as it is. You prowl the wilderness for great beasts and stalk them, and take them down nothing but your sharp claws and teeth. You take them back to a cave and eat them, and from time to time wear their pelts for fun. Wow, this kitty's got claws. You like to paint wall comics using blood and soot and ash, depicting exciting tales from the hunt. Okay, yeah, she may be an adorable, cute cat girl, but man, yeah, she's more like a tiger. Yeesh. And other goofy stories about you and your numerous pals. Your best pal of all is a little bossy, and people wonder why you even bother with him. But someone has to keep him pacified. If not you, then who? Everyone has an important job to do. Your troll tag is Arsenic Catnip, and your speech precedes itself with the face of your Lucis, who is possibly the cutest and perhaps the bestest kitty you will ever have seen. What will you do? Retrieve the claws from the arms. Whoa! Yep. He's got claws. You're always wearing your claw gloves. You never know when you might encounter some unsuspecting prey, or even when prey might encounter an unsuspecting you. On Alternia, everything is considered suspected prey by everything else. So this was made in 2010. That was after One Piece came out, I'm pretty sure. So, and I'm thinking of Kuro. Kuro's got these these claw things too. Although he has 5, not 3. But still, it kind of reminds me of them. Scratch Lucis beyond the ears, hopefully without your claws. Aww. Oh, look at that. Purr. I wasn't expecting to see a cute Lucis. She sure enjoys a good scratch. Pounce de Leon. Oh, that's the best name ever. I love it. I just love everything about this so far. Pounce de Leon is the best kitty cat. You and she go on adventures together in search of the fountain of cute. You ride your shore pod mount into the rugged frontier, and sometimes she rides you when she gets tired, which is frequently. Oh, this is so adorable. I love it. It sure will be sad when she dies, but who knows when or how it will happen. We might even really have the time to find out. Aww. Later, there was a cave-in? Wait, is that how it dies? Just boom, there's a cave-in? Examine the computer. You saw to over to your drawing tablet computer. Use this to draw on a computer. It'd be cool if this would somehow be adopted to serve as a fetch bonus as well. That'd be so much more fun than the frustrating one you're using now. You wonder what this grumpy felly wants. Probably something to do with the game. That seems to be all anybody is talking about lately. Answer Carcat. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. Look at those big eyes in the mouth. And the eyebrows. Ah, so cool. Oh, look at the little kitties everywhere too. Oh yeah, let's talk to carcinogeneticist. Hey. Huh? AC perks up curiously. She wriggles her ear in a bit, and then chooses something she bounced into one of Carcat's shoes. Carcat can't believe he has to stick this low. Carcat can believe he's asking an autistic girl in a cave to join his team. Carcat mystifies an infinite befuddlement of the fact that you are presently the best remaining candidate for the red team. I says I am. Wondrously. Yes, and Carcat can't believe that. Carcat thinks about that a bit, and his jaw drops open and makes a huge column of bricks like a stupid kung fu master. AC gathers up all the brick pieces and builds a cute little house and invites Carcat inside. Okay, good. It's good that you're talking about building, even if it's the most inane possible context. You're going to be doing a lot of it. Yes, that sounds fun. Okay, what do I do? Okay, briefing. Me, Terezi, and Gamzi, and Tavos are all playing now. The connection order is AT to TC to GC to CG. We need someone to connect to Terrador and get him in the game. I have GA lined up for the red team because she is one of the few remaining sane ones left to play. Okay, the only sane one. But she doesn't want to connect yet because it's some mysterious BS, so like it was whatever, what else is new? So I guess that leaves you. Terezi said she had you lined up to play back when she was a fake leader, so I said fine. So just connect to Talvos and later we'll worry about getting you in. Alright, I'll talk to him about it. Oh, AC pauses and looks up a little bit at Sugan. I forgot I had to talk to someone else about this. I have been procrastinating. Oh god. Are you really serious? It's not that big of a deal. This boggles my mind. How can you be best friends with the only one guy on the planet who is a bigger butthole than me? He's not so bad. He's scum. But do whatever you got to do, I guess. Davos is waiting. Consult with friend on the matter. The heck is this? Who is a blue? Centaur's testicle? Do I have? Blue. Yes, I just had Ickle. So now I know it's Centaur's testicle. So now I can fill that one in. Although we do not have a blue yet. We've never seen it, this guy before. So this is CT. I have no idea if it's male, female, or whatever. Kind of a shadowy person. I guess she's just like writing on it. I like his symbol though, the arrow. That's pretty cool. I'm stalling. I know because I don't know what voice to give this guy. And wow, they talk a lot. Okay. I guess just go with whatever. AC twitches are friendly whiskers at CT. Hi. CT perplexes over what he put that important wrench that he needed building a fancy robot or something. He says now, where did that solar wrench go? 100K. Oh, what do you expect him to accomplish with this? But oh look, CT peeks around the corner to find that very perfect solar robot wrench is out kicking it furiously with their white legs. This is foolishness. When 100,000 pyre equally unsolicited foolishness. You'll stop now. Rawr! You're so lame. I am not. I am fine. No, lame. No, I'm not. Lame. No. You never played a fun pretend game with me ever, even once. Even Coca does it sometimes. Even if he does mean in a grumpy and insincere way. But at least it's still fun. Yuck. Don't pollute my incoming data stream with his name or any sort of excremental language you pick up from his ilk. Right through your stupid act. Who are you trying to kid? Look, you go out of your way to use words that have X's in them so you can use them in silly percent signs. Or use these absurd words that you show on 102. Even if it's not strictly replacing, no. You are so transparent. I can tell you like to play games. Deep down, you are a guy who likes to play games. I can smell a guy who likes to play games from so far away with this notes, you have no idea. If you're looking for a loophole through which you may extract concessions from me, you'll have to authenticate elsewhere. Or look elsewhere. Ha. What the heck? Nepeta, what did I say about that awful language? I don't stand for it. You will stop. Oops. Sorry. Your fraternization with the base classes have loosened your morals. Can't you see this? No, I don't care. They have fun. And I don't know anything about classes or bases or blood color. It doesn't matter. What does green blood even mean? It doesn't mean anything to me. It should mean anything to anyone else. Yeah, that's something that I missed. But apparently the colors aren't just the colors of their text and their logo. The colors are literally the blood. And what's interesting is you look at this historically speaking, blood determined your social standing. You know, who your family was important. You couldn't be a farmer and have a son who was king. That would be abnormal, out of place in society. So the idea that their blood is literally their caste system and it's literally the color of their colors, it's pretty wild. I will admit, that's pretty wild. But anyway, well, green blood is okay, but it's not great. But that's why you're so lucky to have me to look out for you. Because you don't know better, and you can't fight the role the mother had in store for you. Arg! You're such a hypocrite! You pretend to be so high and mighty, but I know you're not. I know you like to play games. And look at that little silly bow, and little arrows, you always type. It's always there. You never forget. Why would you do that if it wasn't a play for fun thing? I'm so onto you. My bow and arrow are highly dignified symbols. Well, BS! Archery is among the highest and most exceptional crafts, held in tremendous regard by the most aloof classes for centuries. You suck at archery. No. Yes. No. Yes. No, I don't. Yes, 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 yes! Have you ever successfully fired an arrow? Like, actually got one to leave on a bow? I think we need to stop talking about archery. Nuh-uh. Yes. No. We will stop talking about archery. The topic is making me sweat. Ew, you're so gross. No, you're the one who exercises distasteful practices. No, that's you. Everyone knows you're a weirdo and creep. That's why you're lucky to have me to keep an eye on you. No one else can stand you. You exterminate beautiful, innocent creatures by the hundreds. I can't condone such wretched behavior. Beasts are meant to be looked upon with adoration. But I eat them. I don't kill anything I don't eat. That would be mean. I guess that's basically acceptable in principle, but I still find it a bit unsavory. Well, I think your habits aren't savory. No, they're not. Yeah, you're wrong about me, Nepeta. I do like to play games, but they must be extremely important games with very high stakes, not the kind played by translucent green wrigglers who let loose an excremental surge hard in their wriggler bottom diaper stubs. As it happens, I have arranged to play just such a game tonight. Radia and I have a private engagement to be co-leaders of the blue team. Oh yeah? Well, just by pure chance, happens that AC has a private and secret engagement to play the game as well. And by a pure second twist of fate, she'll be on the red team and with her other great friends who like to play with their childish type of games. Ha ha ha! Absolutely not. Absolutely. I forbid this. You will take your position on the blue team with me. Yeah, right. I will take my position in this funny possible and tackle you. That's nonsense. You're nowhere even remotely within my proximity. That would be necessary to execute such a maneuver. AC rolls her eyes almost as hard as she is rolling around in this really interesting spell. The thought of you fraternizing with and abetting those snake-blooded hooligans strikes me as a scandal beyond measure. I'm afraid you're too delicate to withstand that sort of corruption. It's forbidden. Nah! Yes, you won't. No, I will. You won't. You can't stop me. I'm telling you not to. And you won't be on my team. That's final. Quiet. Why do you do this? Why are you so confident about your stupid commands? Don't you know you actually can't tell me what to do? It's not like you even have my special mind powers or telepathy or anything. No, I do not. And yet, you will do as I say. Yes, well, we will just see about that. Yes, we will. You will join me on my team shortly. Stand by for further instruction. Yes! You're angry, and I appreciate that. But it doesn't matter. This discussion is over. Aww. Aww. Give Tavos the bad news. Aww, that's so sad. I mean, the kitty. I like the kitty girl. Even though she's probably the most ferocious troll out of all of them. Look at that grin. Adios, Torador. He's not going to be happy. Okay, so AT. AC calls up in Thomas's lap. Oh, okay. For the time being, and for the sake of this fantasy scenario, I pretend that my cat allergies aren't that bad. AC takes a long nap, and then wakes up in France because she has bad news. Uh-oh, no. It is what I say, but about the bad news, not the nap. Thomas, I'm sorry, I can't be on your team. I'm not allowed. Oh, that's okay. Then I guess he said no. Then. Yes, unfortunately. I'm so mad. It's probably for the best. That you listen to him. I don't know. You think so? Well, if you listened to him before, you might have played games with us before, and something bad might have happened to you. Perhaps. But I still feel bad. I'll find another player. It's not a big deal. Good luck being on the blue team. Okay, thanks. You finally recall your days of far more intensive role playing. Seems like so long ago. Aside from a few unfortunate moments, it would be a lot of fun. If you had to do it all over again, you notice you might select better company. Maybe this game you're playing tonight will rekindle some excitement. I need to go back for a moment because I didn't write down the team names like I have been, and I want to make sure I am. So we're better off on the blue team. So CT and AC are going to be on blue. So CT and AC are going to be on blue. And then AT is on red. Okay, I have that. So far I have CG, GC, AT, TC on red. TACT and AC on blue. I'm still missing a bunch of names because I haven't been following through enough. Tinker Bull? Some time ago. Flashback. Pupa Pan. You stand in the room on a healthy pair of legs in a plucky little outfit. You are a low-level boy skylark, and you wield an expensive dagger lance, which is the closest thing to a jousting lance you can wield that is still compatible with your favorite class. You're about to play a popular game called Flarp, which unlike most games published by major developers was given a graceful and aesthetically pleasing name. It's a title under the extreme role-playing genre, and playing it without caution can have serious world consequences, but that's what makes it fun. When you activate Flarp's Grub, the campaign program for tonight will begin. Team Charge will duel Team Scourge as usual. This is going to be great. Contact fellow Team Charge member. Alright, so we have Aradia, right? AA is Aradia? AA is Aradia. Yes, okay. Aradia, my grub is lying now, so I'll be ready soon. Cool, mine too. I don't know where Trezzy is though. She's running late. Should we wait? No. I'll be there clouding her campaign for regardless with or without her. Her loss, if she doesn't make it, it'll give you a chance to gain some ground. Okay. You picked a tough class, Tavros. One of the really useful combat abilities come into play until you reach a very high level. But I suppose it will be rewarding when you get there. Yeah, I think you're right, but it's a class I think is the most fun, and battle skill is not all there is to being a great adventurer. I couldn't agree more. You might be the only fopper in the world who really understands the true spirit of the game. Everyone else is so aggressively and treasure hungry, but that's what makes beating them all the more satisfying. Yeah, I guess. Remember, your Cloud isn't going to pull any punches tonight. Don't fall for your or her mind games. I'll be here to assist, of course. If you're in trouble, don't hesitate to ask for help. Yeah, I won't. Thanks, Aria. No problem. Hatch campaign. Your campaign's gaming flapstractions hatch out of the eggs. These comprise all the data and procedures you will need for your adventure tonight. They disperse throughout the terrain surrounding your hive. They follow both pre-programmed and live instructions by your clouder, a member of Team Scourge, whose role is to provide you with a challenging scenario while a teammate does the same for Scourge's other player. We're outside and begin the adventure. You take your starting position in the field. The game is afoot and anything can happen now. It's up to you to consult your maps or work with your teammate to discover the objective of the quest, find treasure, and slay monsters. Your stat bat has bonded with you. This keeps track of every attribute for your character, including vitals. While these attributes in principle remain abstractions due to the fact that this is extreme role playing, they will always relate in some way to real life attributes as well. You gotta be careful out there. A little later. Arachnid's grip. So many names. What is AG? Okay. We don't know the name yet of AG. Well, hey, boys, Skytard, are you going to just stand there all night? Make a move, make a move, make a move. I just think that these monsters are too strong. So sorry, but they don't seem appropriate for this campaign. Weak, wiki, wiki, wiki. Wiki, is that a real thing to say? Yes, your blade excuse making is the weakest slave that has ever the coward read. Roll your dice, make a move. Advance or abscond. I can't abscond. There's no absconding place. But absconding is what you do best. What is? I mean, 8 was the letter B. So how do we have 8NT? What is that word? I don't know what that is. I ain't managed to climb a snare yet. You could have squawked out of it in a blazing trail of cockfest feathers. You cannot hope to beat Tava's Natram and then abscond off. You're simply the best there is. That sounds flattering, theoretically, but I don't think. Hey, pipe down, make a move. Advance or abscond, advance or abscond. Roll, Tavis, roll. Okay, hold on for 1 minute. Audio's Toreador began trolling Apocalypse Arisen. Audio, hey, are you there? Began trolling Gallows Calibrator. Hey, Tracy, I have a problem. Arachnid's Grip began trolling Audio's Toreador. No one can help you, Tavos. Ha ha. Okay, time to decide. Where is everybody? What does that have to do with the present countess? I don't know. Probably nothing. Are you going to roll? No, I can't. Why not? But because I was thinking about the numbers, and it's impossible for there to be a favorable outcome, no matter what the dice do. So, you give up? Yeah, maybe. Well, why not roll and make it official? Why would you want to cheapskate me out of bonuses like that? It's so thoughtless. Am I going to have to take matters in my own hands to make the move for you? I thought you could use powers. I mean, real life powers, not game ones. It's against the rules. But if you're going to break the rules and refuse to roll, what choice do I have? I hate that it has to come to this, but what can I do? Uh-oh. Tavos, I mentioned how cute you look in that plucky little outfit. What if I didn't know better? I'd say it was playing with Pupa Pan himself. Is that what you want, Tavos, to be like Pupa? Of course you do. What boy wouldn't want to be like Pupa? So dashing and brave. He is everything you are not. For one thing, he can fly. Wow. What a dirtbag. You know, for people who can't fly, alright? That hurts. That hurts, alright? I mean, for FlightlessBird, that's very painful. How dare you? I'm not a big fan of AG anymore. I hope our boy here kicks your butt. Do you want to fly, Tavos? Have you ever tried to fly? I bet you haven't. How about we take disguise, Pupa? Haha. We like that idea, Pupa. Yes, you do. I can feel it in your brain, simple, malleable brain. You want to fly so bad. Yes, I do. Fly, Pupa, fly! Ha 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 ha. Adios, Tori Dumbbutt. Ha! It's just been trolling. Adios, Tori. What a jerk. I swear. I hope Arachnid's Grip, you get what's coming to you. Poor guy. I feel your pain. I really do, man. I feel your pain. Arida's Toreador began trolling carcinogenesis. Just jump me off a cliff. Hey, just jump me off a cliff. With my brain and, my legs also. And now they feel invisible. Wow. I'm sure there was a better way to say that. Anyway, that's really all there is to report on the subject of me getting hurt. Hey, you butthole. Stop playing games with girls. Wow, what a jerk, too. A lot of these trolls are just mean. Some of them are nice, but mean. But not too far into the present. Back into the present. But not too far in the present. Right around this moment with Carcat in the toilet. During a conversation we have already read, which ended like this. How many pages ago was that? Like 100 pages ago. Oh boy, you need to get with the program, Carcat. Have you talked to A?
For what?
Apocalypse Arisen, sorry.
No, of course not.
Or T4, or 4G, I guess, or C4. Really, things like this whole conspiracy about this is, as I'm finding out.
Well, why don't you just tell me so I don't have to talk to any of those double talking buttholes?
I can't. I gotta step out of the tree for a moment. When I come back, I will enter the game. See ya. Okay, so Arachnid's grip began trolling genoscientists.
Psst! Hey, brave leader! Oh my god! Why are you talking to me?
Can I join your team?
Well, yes, I'm glad you asked. Because there is a wide open slot for the most vile, backstabbing sociopath who ever lived. You really helped me out of a jam by stepping forward.
Vile, backstabbing sociopath? Carcat, did you copy and paste that phrase directly from the personal ad describing what you were looking for in a lady?
Ah.
Am I doing the right person? AG. Yeah, we don't know this guy's name yet. It's the same guy who just threw our boy off the cliff.
More cagey, cutesy bull. Like I'm not up to my low stem without already having to deal with Terezi. Both must have been insufferable when you were a team. Your opponents probably all just try to kill themselves after a few minutes of putting up with your fangy grin drivel. It's probably how it all went down when the stuff hit the thresher.
Well, that's not a bad guess. But man, Carcat, you sure give me a hard time. I don't see how you're supposed to be becoming friends if you record from the other branch like I'm twitching a mummified bovine phallus in your direction.
Becoming friends? What the? We will never be friends, you moron.
Not even hate friends?
No. More like twitchy-eyed, projectile vomiting, and utter disgust friends. While I perforate my bone balls with a culling fork.
Yes, I'll take it.
Get lost.
Anyway, I'm just joking about wanting to be on a team. I'm already on the blue team.
Oh really? Wait, let me count out 8 of those things. Hold on. There. I am now an enormous tool forever.
Yes, Aradia and I have an agreement. We will be co-leaders. But I really will be the leader. Haha, shh, don't tell anyone. What do you think, Carcat? Can you take on 2 dangerous ladies at once? Come on, aren't you a little nervous that I will oppose you? You should be.
No, you're just a run-of-the-mill little psycho girl. A troll seeger. Oh, it doesn't. I'll be taking apart the blue team with brutal efficiency, you'll see. You'll never played one of your dumb games with me, so you never had the privilege of seeing what I could do. Enjoy this show, sweetheart. Just don't even think about using your mind control tricks on my players. Remember, we're at truce.
I totally didn't realize this is my bad. AG is a female. I was going that AG was a male. Whoops. Well, I mean, just gotta try to reschedule. Yeah, instead of just doing like a fast male, I'll just do like a fast female. Just take a little off my voice, I guess. Pish! Those days are far behind me. Anyway, I can't control just anybody. They gotta be impressionable like you.
You can't control me.
Sure I can. I just choose not to.
Yeah, okay.
I'm finding mine totally unpalatable to browse. Looking at your brain is like passing through a smelly dumpster. Full of broken glass and razor blades. And poop.
Whatever. Don't even try it. I got the better scourge sister on my team, and if you break your truce, you'll have to answer to her. Funny thing is, she was always way better than you even without any powers. Yeah, that's right. I know your whole story. You were always jealous you could manipulate people so well without resorting to cheap mind tricks. Haha, I can tell you this burns you and I can't even paw through your dumpster. Chalk it up as another infuriating victory for gutter blood over aristocracy. What's that? Nothing to say? Wow, speechless, I guess. Probably crying right now. Well, that would make my day. Hey, look at me being the one to talk garbage at warp speed and laying off before you can reply. Bye, idiot!
Aww. So, CG ceased trolling and then began trolling again. Oh, back so soon? Did you thumbs up on the button? I guess you can't get enough of me. Haha.
You made me do that, and you know it.
You ain't got nothing on me and you can't prove anything. Anyway, Carcat, I just want to say, haha. So this is 8, I think. 8, as in 8, int, 8. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, yeah, now he sees trolling. Carcat, be the other butthole. You are now the other. Oh God. You decide that we could probably stay delay. Whoa, he like popped up. That's so weird. I said delay and it popped up. You decide that we could probably just say to delay this guy's introduction a little longer. Why don't we get see what someone else is up to? Anyone? Oh, come on. I want to know what this is. Hurry. The heck is that? You switch to a vague teaser of the final unseen troll in the nick of time. What's going on here? Alrighty, go home. Wow, looks amazing. You head back to your hive to get the blue team session started. It's been a while. You revisit the remains of your giant roller hive. Your alarming and small excavation sites you dug up for practice are all overgrown with vegetation. You haven't been here since the night of the accident. On the night you found your calling, the voices of the dead grew louder, urging you to return to the ruins you discovered not long before. You left so abruptly you didn't even have time to bury your Lucis. But that's fine, because trolls don't typically bury their dead. Leaving bodies to be consumed by wild animals is more customary. Begin session. It's got the blurb. Not the blurb. The flurb? Yeah, whatever they call it in this world. You have an arrangement to begin the session as co-leader with one of the Blue Bloods. You understand this player intends to make a power grab and take sole possession of the leadership role. Such subterfuge is typical of their cast, but they're perfectly okay with this. It's one of the main things you're okay with. You allow your co-player to take the lead and enter the medium first. You understand that the leadership role is essentially meaningless, aside from the offering the distinction of being the first player to enter. You also understand that entering the game second was always your intention. Aradia, connect to server player. That's hypnotizing right there. You have a server player to connect to, someone you personally selected for the role. The devices required for entry are deployed. The kernel sprite awaits prototyping, but unlike all 11 other players, your dead Lucis is not available. You have to use something else. Tier 1 prototype. Throw it into that? Prototype with a froghead before entering the medium would prove to be critical for later success. Just another of the many assurances whispered by the dead. You've long since stopped questioning them or doubting the future significance or even spontaneous acts of frivolous desecration. Compelling your non-plus server player to perform this task might have proven difficult. Luckily, your telekinesis, an ability greatly magnified through your calling, would be sufficient to move the massive object, whereas the game cursor likely would not. Your server player simply watched in mystification. She really just had no idea what the heck was going on. Enter. You enter the medium, taking your place in the land of quartz and melody as the maid of time. Meanwhile, your client player has been exploring another world. The blue blood has a present for you. The present cannot be duplicated via alchemy at this stage of the game. It would cost too much grist, a detail which this player had not been aware of. The player would have to progress to the second gate of their own world, arrive through the gate above your hive, and deliver in person. Facilitating this delivery was one of the reasons why it was important for you to enter second. The frog is great. Your server player's confusion is only in part due to learning the ropes of a new game. There is a more significant reason for befuddlement. While she followed your advice and went through the simple motions of the game setup, at no point were you visible on your monitor. She saw your damaged hive, she saw the alchemimeter, and the other devices she deployed. She saw the strange computer fights on the floor, bearing the visage of a species she didn't recognize. She even saw a great big stone frog head fly through the air all by itself and become the frog sprite. And though she would ask why, and you would always delay the answer, the fact remained, she couldn't see you. Tier 2 prototype. She couldn't see you up until the moment after the sprite's second prototyping, because you were dead all along. What? 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 We're all completely blown away by this stunning revelation. Wow, dead, really? Like a ghost? Huh? Nepeta, interrogate the frog girl. What the? Oh, Anya, I can see you. That is you, right? Yes. Why are you floating in fog all of a sudden? I'm dead. My spirit merged with the fog sprite. Wow, dead. Really? Like a ghost. Huh? Well, I hope this doesn't make me sound dumb, but I'm completely blown away by the stunning revelation. You don't sound dumb. Wow. How did you die? I ignored the advice of a friend. and made some bad choices. AC mumbles up a nose of perplexement. It's really vague and spooky answer. But actually, that's good because I kind of think I don't want to know. It's making me sad to think about it. Okay. Nepeta, can you please keep this a secret? Yes, I promise I won't tell anyone about it. And by promise, I mean promise just so you know I'm serious. Thank you. Ribbit. Whoops. Alrighty, be the huge blah blah. Huh? Oh, well now this guy. Okay, we finally get to meet this guy. Your name is Vriska Serket. You are a master of extreme role playing. You can't get enough of it. Or really any game of high stakes and chance. You are persistent with a habit even in spite of your accident. But then again, you don't have much choice. Ulysses is very hungry all the time. She can only be appeased by the flesh of young trolls. What? You cloud campaigns for teams of flarpers, utilizing your abilities for orchestrating the demise of the impressionable? Your victories surely supply you with treasure, experience, and spider food. You are something of an apocalypse buff, which is something you can be on Alternia. You are fascinated by the end of the world scenarios and enjoy constructing doomsday devices for the heck of it. You are drawn to means of dark prognostication and the advantages they offer, particularly in gaming scenarios. Your abilities in this department were hobbled with the loss of your vision eightfold, and you have since sought alternatives through various black oracles. You consult with the ominous globes, but routinely destroy them in frustration over the puzzling, guaranteed inaccuracy of the predictions. Breaking them has developed into a habit bordering on fetishistic, and with each you destroy, you add to an insurmountable stockpile of terrible luck. You have to stop, but addiction is a powerful thing. Your troll tag is Arachnid's Grip, and your statements tend to be just a little bit over dramatic. What will you do? Okay, let me check. So, light blue. I'll have light blue. Arachnid's Grip. That's the dark teal one. Okay. So that is Vriska Serket. You know what's really cool? And someone noticed this. Who said it? Zappa said this. It's cool because all the characters' name have 6 letters in the first name and 6 letters in the second name. So on this notepad that I'm making, it's really easy to keep everything lined up because all their names are the same size. So this is the fast female. Okay. Gotcha. The dark teal one. Okay. So this is the one that just threw our buddy off the cliff and made fun of people who can't fly. We still know nothing about the magenta character. And teal, I have G Calibrator. This is Grim Calibrator, I think. No, that's Grim Auxiliary 6. What is teal? Something Calibrator. And purple is something capricious. But I don't think we have met a purple. That's Gamzi Makara. So I need to make sure I fill in my chart a little bit better here. All right. Vriska, check out cool drawing on wall. Yeah. All right, that's kind of cool. You drew your own role-playing character for fun. Hey, that's awesome. As many flarpers are prone to do. She is the best character, and you wish you were her. Oh wait, you are her. Your wish has been granted, probably as a special boon for being so great at everything. Her name is Marquise Spinneret Mindfang, scourge of land dwellers and sea dwellers alike, and worst nightmare to silly Boy Scout everywhere. She has accumulated the most treasure and gained more levels than any member of the Petticoat Secret class ever. She gained all the levels, all of them. Yeah. How many of you guys draw your own RPG character? I know me, I'm not a drawer. So what I'll do is I'll go online and I'll do searches for like characters from like anime or something and use those images. But I try not to do anything that's popular. So that way hopefully no one recognizes the character. I'm not afraid to say that, hey, this character is this person from an anime. But I don't want someone to think I'm trying to roleplay that character in the game. I just want the visual look of the character, if that makes sense. Because there are people who literally will play D&D and they'll take a character that already exists in fiction and become that literal character. And I mean, that's cool if you do that, and I'm not going to slight you for it. I'm just saying for me, I'm not becoming the character. I'm just borrowing that character's appearance. Vriska, proceed to computer. Happened there? Oh, she stepped on a caltrop. Dangerous devices, those 1d4s. You have a lot to do. So many irons in the fire. Ow! Lousy dice. You just can't ever seem to go anywhere and you hide without stepping on errant D4. Pointy little bastards. Just your bad luck, you guess. You've had such terrible good luck ever since your accident. It just keeps getting worse. And as far as you're concerned, the world can end soon enough. As you were saying, so many irons in the fire. Such a tangled web. There's a web full of flaming irons and mixed metaphors. Tonight is a big night. You have a lot of meddling to catch up on tonight. Bugging, fussing, and meddling. Take the dice. Very pretty dice, by the way. Oh, that's her. She's a dice kind. How cool is that? You equip your enchanted dice set, the fabled Fleuret Octet. It consists of 8d8 plundered from a ghost ship during a particularly challenging campaign. In ancient times, such weapons were employed by roving brands of gambligants, deadly marauders with a passion for chance. They all died off, though. Took too many crazy risks. Rolling the dice will execute a wide range of highly unpredictable attacks. Very high rolls can be devastating even the most powerful opponents. Of course, with your luck you've had lately, you couldn't make a good roll to save your life. Gotta do something about this awful luck. Gotta catch a break. When you're worked up about stuff, you put 8s in places that don't really make a lot of sense phonetically. Begin meddling. Time to get the show on the road. There are so many people to meddle with tonight. After you ditch an unwelcome solicitor at first, that is, doesn't she realize how rude it is to meddle? You'll fuss with her meddling later. She's got this giant, a spider. Is that a spider? Got 8 legs. I mean, those may not be legs. Those may be antlers. I don't know. She's got the giant bug. I don't like bugs, all right? She's got a giant bug over here. What now? Oh, him. You thought he'd washed his hands of you. Strange timing that he's bugging you tonight after so long without a peep from him. Who is it? It's not displaying. Deal with this guy. Who the heck is this? I can barely read this text. Oh my gosh, this white on white. My eyes are coming out of my head. I don't know who this is. I guess I'll just... I have no context to go on here. Hello? Oh my god, why are you talking to me? This is the last time we'll ever talk. Still sticking with that white text, I see. So smooth and stylish. I forgot how much I loved highlighting it to read all the scoring things that you have. Yes, that's literally what I have to do. It's like a fun game for super extra dumb butt diaper babies. Like, open a present. Find out what noxious and mystery tool typed. What is it? I literally have to do that. I'm not joking. A party courtesy, I suppose. All the ways I've explored you are meant to bring about the events that will have place this evening. Knowing this will provide context for the events in your near future. It will affect how you behave in response. These events will be just as important as those preceding it. I've gone to great lengths, you see. You didn't exploit me. You're just a pretty douche with a bad temper who likes to play games and all I did was humor you. I did exploit you. Very thoroughly. It was easy. So full of yourself. Have I ever lost a game? Don't change the subject. What subject are you referring to? XXXXXO. I'm gonna log off in a big huff, and you had to promise not to use that nested trick where you log me back out of pretty douchey Sprite. And then we could go back to whatever we were talking, because man, that was heaven when it was like that. There's no need for that kind of assurance. I'll be brief. I no longer hold you accountable for any wrongdoing. In fact, I've given your transgression very little thought since the incident. If you acknowledge this amnesty and regard it as sincere, you may begin to find the odds falling in your favor again. This may be essential if you are to succeed on your journey. Slow down, man. I'm just weighing out so many pens, taking all these important notes. Ah! Screw you for ruining all my good note-taking pens and giving me this terrible crap in my good note-taking hand. Incredible, the risk you take with your scorn. But of course, it was your unpleasant, simplistic temperament that made you so easy to control. Vicious and predictable, like an insect. If you turn a swarm of wasps on a crowd, the outcome is certain. It takes no skilled strategist to understand this. You were in fact a waste of my talents, a primitive expedient. Black, what a stop. You're worse than my mother friend. I wonder why they waste their camaraderie on you. I'll never understand it. I thought you said you would be brief. I'll say one last thing. Though the magnitude of the ensuing destruction resulting directly from your actions will be neither possible nor necessary for you to fathom, there nonetheless ought to be a silver lining. The only question is whether you will live long enough to see it. I'm not a gambling man, but if I was, I wouldn't bet on it. Goodbye. Zzz. Bye, butthole! Jeez, who is this? Like, I have no, like I said, I don't even know of a white character. Yeah, I have no idea who this person is. Smash an 8-ball? Don't smash the 8-ball. Bump. More hollow comebacks. A hollow and wishy-washy as the inside of one of those dumb black globes. Who uses all that attitude against a guy who's never wrong? So depressing. Can't even work up the energy to smash this stupid thing. Maybe you could stand to have some camaraderie wasted on you. Even if it comes from a meddler metal friend. Endure the meddling. Okay, GA. First time we've heard from him today, I think. What? Just wanted to know, is Ulysses dead yet? Huh? What kind of question is that? Is this a trick? Are you trying to sabotage me? Are you in the cahoots with someone? No. Cahoots! Cahoots, I say? You sure do seem to be saying cahoots. I'm just asking because mine's dead. What? Oh no, how did it happen? It was just her time. Really? Are you sure it was a sabotage? I would suspect sabotage if it was you. No, there was no plot or conspiracy or any trace of saboteurs operating through the special and magical union. Can only describe as being in cahoots with another. When a virgin mother grub abdicates and renounces brooding, her time will be relatively short. I always knew this. Ah, she was so cool. Yeah, the coolest sisters of anyone I know. I want to meet her someday. Maybe you still can. Yeah, meet her corpse. I guess on a bad consolation prize. See that big dead cool mother grub? Wow, you were so lucky. My Lucy sucks. Haha. Why did you ask if she's dead anyway? Do you know something? They're all dying. Or are going to soon. I believe it's a preemptive consequence of the game we are about to play. If a preemptive consequence is a concept that can be said to hold any meaning. But from what I understand, if it is applicable in any sphere at all, then this game holds that sphere. Okay, I didn't really get that. So you could just go ahead with some dumb, flighty broad again. I wasn't going to think that. You know what? I don't even think I really understand what I just said, so never mind. Now you have me a little worried. Man, I hope she's okay. Why would this happen? This is just my luck. Have some died besides yours? And you know whose, I guess? Yes, a few. Karkat thinks it's his fault. He believes his actions triggered an inauspicious chain reaction. You mean a curse? Sure. Wow, you're doing this curse and your horrible luck? We are so screwed? I'm not so. Ah. I'm not surprised to see you endorse his paranoia without hesitation, but I was attempting to illustrate a point and bringing it up. Whew, there goes another one sailing over the idiot girl's head. Okay, lay it on me. These events are inevitable, and regardless of whatever emotional entanglements obfuscate their significance, they will ultimately serve an important purpose. The curse had nothing to do with it, and Karkat's notion of a curse is inseparable from his perception of events as intrinsically negative and as tailored to his personal dissatisfaction. And your bad luck is the same way. I believe, anyway. Okay. What would happen if you just cleaned up a bit? Don't you think it would step on a few less hard triangles? Why do you try to help me and stuff? What's the point? It's kind of bothersome and insulting sometimes. So I have a mess room. Big deal. My luck blows. It's got nothing to do with you and just don't have to know. Meddler, why are you so meddly? Miss Meddlesome, Miss Messy Things? Because you're dangerous. No way, I'm just fine. Why don't you think it? Why don't you can it? Every time you tell me to can it, I think it's funny. I mean, it's just a funny thing to say, don't you think? It's okay to be dangerous. Lots of people are. And dangerous people can be really important. Maybe even the most important, perhaps. Or sometimes. But it just means there's gotta be someone around to keep an eye on them. And if not me, then who? Everyone has an important job to do. Okay, so you're spying on me. Kinda creepy. Man, maybe you should get a life. Or if you're so high and mighty and you think you're so great, maybe you could, I don't know, try and stop me from doing bad things? That wouldn't work. If I tried to stop you, as you would regard me as an enemy instead of merely as a nuisance. And what good would that do? So I'm afraid, McFussy Fangs, it must be. Okay, great, fine. I'm going to check on this now. But I'm starting to think that you're full of garbage, and I'm quite sure that you'll be quite fine. You're right. Anything can happen, I guess. But just so you know, I'm sorry for your loss in advance. Cease trolling, then began trolling again. Ah! Man, why did I just get this last warning off real quick like I usually do? Let's just take out that sickening little ninja quib in there. Ha! So mad. Lousy, stupid, god dang, stupid friend. Supportive friend. Check on Elusis. You go down the, 50 million stairs to her nest below. You wonder if any other kid on the planet has such a high maintenance Lucis. You doubt it. You'll pass by one of your completely doomsday devices. You promise you build it for an especially powerful and influential member of the nautical aristocracy, in return for his collusion during your campaigns. Some guy you were in cahoots with. You guess none of it matter now, though. It was tough to build, and it isn't perfect yet. Luckily, one of your pals nearby is pretty handy with technology. He can be tapped for parts and favors frequently. You wonder if any other kid on the planet has as many irons in the fire as you. You doubt it. Whoa! Whoa! That's scary! Dude, I almost had a freak out moment. I'm not good with bugs, except especially cockroaches. That almost made me lose my stuff. Oh, I can barely look at that thing. And just focus on the text, Flightless. Focus on the text. Don't mean to skip the text. Just focus on the text. See, look at this. She's fine. Fine and huge and hungry as ever. You guess you're relieved? Yes, of course. Who? Why wouldn't you be? It would be devastating if anything happened to your dear sweet custodian. It's a giant spider, not cockroach, at least. Don't do well with cockroaches. You guess there's no delaying this guy's introduction anymore. As long as we're in the neighborhood. Your name is Equius Zahhak. You are so strong. You love being strong. You are so strong. You would surely be the class of the elite legion of Ruffianilators. And while such a calling would be quite honorable, we prefer to join the ranks of the Archeradicators? Perhaps the most noble echelon the Imperial Forces has to offer. Unfortunately, you suck at archery. You have not successfully fired a single arrow. Every time you try, you break the bow. Oh, because you're simply too strong. You have broken so many bows, it has developed into habit bordering on fetishistic. You had to stop, but addiction is a powerful thing. You have a great appreciation for the fine arts. You use your aristocratic connections to acquire priceless masterpieces, painted in the oldest and most respected Alternian traditions of nude muscle beast portraits. The striking depictions of the exquisite fauna native to Alternia remind you of the most purest physical ideal that must be sought by anyone who professes a love of strength. When those of lesser bloodlines turn up their uncultured noses at such stunning material, it makes you furious. Practically everything makes you furious. You have so much rage. It can only be expressed through staggering quantities of physical violence. You build strong and sturdy robots, set them to kill mode, and beat the heck out of them in cage brawls. Sometimes you lose teeth, but they usually go back. Your troll tag is Centaur's Testicle, and with your bow and arrow ever at your ready, you, D, takes exception to the lewd language unbefitting of blue bloods. What will you do? Okay, so we have Centaur's Testicle, which is blue. Have we had him talk yet? Yes, we have. And his name is Equius. Equius. How do you say it? Check on Lucis. Now, where did that carven excuse for custodian go? It makes him furious when he goes missing like this. Probably off somewhere nursing his bruises. You swear that old boy is made of glass. They're starting agitated. Arthur! Where are you? Arthur. Oh, look at him. He's not a big spider guy. Oh, there he is. He's just preparing an ice cold glass of nutritious Lucis milk for you, with a thick foamy head on it, just the way you like it. You cannot hope to beat Author in a butler off. He's simply the best there is. So I guess he's Batman and this is his butler. Thank Author. Pat pat. You accept the frosty beverage and give the good fellow a grateful pat as gently as possible. I'm gonna see next image he's got like black eyes everywhere. Seriously, it's just like a salsa and peach. Oh, poor guy. He doesn't have a black eye, but he has a massive bruise. Oh, poor guy. Equip, equip. Equus, drink the Luce's milk. Shatter. Luce's milk is the secret to being strong. It's like Popeye spinach. Actually, it isn't. You like to think that though. The truth is you're really strong because you're kind of a freak. You're chosen by one of the strongest Luce species on the planet. It's the only sort of custodian that could handle raising you. Whoops, there goes the glass, as usual. Next. And as usual, it sends you into a rage. The spilled milk quickly evaporates. Got to do something to calm yourself down. Let off some steam. Equip a bow. Wait, you mean equip? Wait, what? Equip a bow. You mean equip? Yeah, I meant equip. My brain just skipped over that. A little archery practice ought to cool you off, but of course the piece of garbage snaps like a twig the moment you pick it up. Actually, a feel of the brittle wood giving way under the astonishing might of your main grit is starting to calm you down already. You equip it to your 1/2 bowkine specubus, which is pretty much useless. Oh, it basically makes it like a whip of some kind. Yeah, it's sort of like a whip. Oh, he's cleaning up the mess. And someone's trying to pester him, but we don't seem to care at the moment. You also keep a plain old bowkine specubus event that you are able to fire arrows someday because a boy can dream, right? But for more practical purposes, you keep a fistkind card on hand. You store them all in your Strife portfolio. Remember the Strife portfolio? It still exists. It didn't stop existing or anything. I thought you could only have like one weapon in your specubus. He has multiple. I mean, multiple. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 different types of weapons he can equip. Fistkind, bowkine, and half bowkine. Oh, we're finally getting an answer. We proceeded to have a conversation we had all long ago. It was mostly like this. When was this? Oh, this was with the cat girl where we told her you had to join our team. 2162. A lot of pages ago. It went mostly like this. Yes. No. 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 But when all that was said and done, you are quite sure you convinced a good friend to stay on the right team. Not the full team full of degenerates was still coursing through the veins. They're starting to get worked up again. Routine helps calm me down. Maybe we'll talk to another friend. You talk to him every day for some reason, though it's not exactly right to call him friend, since you despise him. Your relationship with the fellow is difficult to describe. It will be noted that in troll language, the word for friend is exactly the same as the word for enemy. Equus, talk to friend/enemy. Purple. Ah, my eyes! The blue and purple are like almost the same except a slightly different, which causes the text to look weird. Terminally capricious. Okay. First time we talked to him today, I think. Have I ever told you what a reprehensible disgrace you are? Ha, yeah! Only every day, bro! I'm not in a very good mood. There are a few things I'd like to get off my chest. Man, spill it! I don't be all keeping that all bottled up like an all shaked up bottle of Fago. Man, I'm thirsty. Not in my last bottle, I don't know if I get any more in this magic land, so I don't know. What you appear to know is exactly how to maximize my living contempt for you, with your revolting language and your sense of decorum, at such breathtaking odds with the richness and perfection of your blood. I just hate you so much. Well, that's cool. I can't all be making not everybody happy all the time. If you ever me, I could make you bake a pie, we could chill, and maybe we'd be better bros that way. And the degrees to which you pollute your precious blood with your bottled fizzy sugar and sulfurous toxins, maddening, you will stop. Whoa, I will, how'd you know that? No, you don't understand. It's not a prediction, it's an order. I command you to stop. All right, brother, you got it. What? Are you serious? Well, yeah. I mean, you gotta show some faith in your friends because they're all the ones who are going to look out for you. So if you say I'm not doing the stuff right, then what the heck do I know? No, this is unacceptable. Okay, let's start over. I apologize. I was completely out of line, and I'm sorry. I have no right to talk to you like that, or tell you what you can't do. Ah, no worries. It's not my place. Your habits notwithstanding, I am lesser than you and inferior. Ah, okay. Don't you understand that you're better than me? Can you please act like it? That's not a command. It's just a polite request, I guess. Okay, I can try. But man, I don't know if I can do be a better, guy than any other. Look, it isn't that difficult. Try to be cognizant of your desires and needs, and attempt to regard those around you as simple vehicles meant to bring about your gratification. Wow! What? What are you doing? Right now, it sounds as if you have begun playing with the red team. Is this true? Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm all up in this stuff out of the wicked mystical stuff. I barked an imp on the head with a club, and then a little later I scared one with a horn. Ha ha. Good, this is very good. It really pleases me to hear tales of physical subjugation. I presume these were the lesser beings toiling in the lower ranks of some hierarchy. Well, yeah, they're underlings, and there's some subjugation involved for sure. But now we're kind of settled down, and me and the imps are sharing some pie. These guys are pretty dope, actually. I like them. Okay, it pleases me considerably less to hear things like that. But I've already stated that I have no right to be disappointed by your conduct, so I will try to control myself. Oh man, bro, I don't want to be like all disappointing you. What can I do to make the stuff up? If I can make you smile, it'd be the best miracle I could ever be a part of. Honk, honk, honk. Would it be too much to ask for you to maybe boss me around a little? Uh-huh. You mean like role playing? If it would help to couch in those terms, then yeah, I guess so. But not that especially juvenile kind. Let's keep it serious and professional. I'll try. I'm not much good at anything, I think. Just say anything, as long as it's authoritative. Okay. Hey you! Don't go near the ocean, 'cause I all told you not a bunch of times. Stuff is straight up dangerous. I'm getting my harsh on about it. Decent. I don't live near the ocean though, so it's hard to immerse myself in that scenario. Alright, well, what else are you supposed to do? What kind of a shit do you get yourself up to? I do so many bad things, just awful things. I'm incredibly impotent, and a superior needs to put me in my place. Uh-huh, oh well. Don't be doing all those bad things, bro. Yes, that's good, like that. Cut that stuff out, I'm also meaning this, ha ha. Excellent, that helped me this high blood. I've been roughhousing a little bit too hard lately. I made a bit of a mess, and anyone in a position of authority will surely be percent about it. Huh? Percent? Cross. I had no idea what that was. I mean, it would be X about it. I mean, it's one of those things. Playing on my PlayStation, I always call it the X button, not the cross button, even though I know it's supposed to be the cross button. It's just, I always call it an X button. It just never goes into my brain that that's the cross button. Anyone else have problems like that? Anyway, what do you make of it, this wretched misbehavior? Man, I'm so salty about all the business you see. They like moving my mouth and the wicked noise is coming out in the funniest way possible. It's only going in your direction, because that's the direction I gotta be angry at. Yes, so good. I am presently whipped into a state of contrition, one befitting of our class disparity. But I'm starting to perspire again, so it's best that we stop. Thank you for indulging me. Ha, no problem, bro. It's cool, we could all up and open up a little bit with each other like bros. And there's stuff you want to get off your chest, dude. Like I said, I'm here for you. Kind of like a miracle, how it's always there, never goes away, you know? No, but I comprehend the sentiment. I have lots of thoughts, but they're difficult to communicate, if you'll listen. Oh, sure! Honestly, I'm confused by the social order. Man, me too. I don't know what kind of color is what. I don't bother with thinking on that. See, that's what I mean. How is it possible for one of your distinction to be so ignorant and loathsome, whereas a member of my most abject feminist bloodline of all can conduct herself with such grace and possess nothing but admirable mannerisms? I find these striking juxtapositions perplexing, and I confess strangely intoxicating. I wonder if I have gone mad to form such a pact with her. Wow, I got no clue what you're talking about. Who is Shai? I should be talking about this. You're the enemy. Let me cease trolling with you. Vriska, be in cahoots with Equius. Cahoots! Alright, but I do need to stop here, my friends. Much love to you all. Thank you for everything. Number one YouTube community, all YouTube. That's who you are. Always remember to be brilliant and awesome and loving to everyone you meet, because you are just that. You are a bright light in this world, and go out and shine brilliantly. Hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. And until next time, so long and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.